JM Irving Books.
Bookworms, it's your boy JM Irving. I am here to review Vincent Ralph's newest and first book called 14 Ways to Die. When I saw this cover, guys, I was like, woo, I have to get it because it's a thriller, it's very capturing, and so that's why I know it's going to be a awesome book. And so just to give you guys like a little synopsis on the book, it centers around a young woman named Jessica, and she lost her mother at the age of 7 to a killer named the Magpie Man. And so ever since then, she's been trying to figure out who this man is. She felt like she never got justice for her mother. Her and her father never got justice for her. And so she gets the opportunity of a lifetime 10 years later to get on this YouTube reality series called The Eye. And so she gets to go on there and she gets to share her story, but her true agenda is to find the killer, to use it as a platform to find him. And you really get that feeling at the beginning with someone that has a drive, a goal to do something. And my question to you guys would be, how far would you go for a loved one? And put that down below your response. And so, going right into the review, Vincent Ralph, I just want to applaud you that you did a really good job. And I want to say that the main character, she is very lovable, she's very realistic, and she is inspirationally dauntless. And like I asked you, how far would you go for justice for a loved one? It keeps you on your toes. It keeps your blood pumping, your heart beating. It's just such an amazing and very easy read. So if you're looking for an amazing thriller, but it's easy to read, I would suggest picking up this book because it was such a good book. And so, like I said, I have a few notes here. And so I want to say, as a reader, I am completely blown away and I am craving more. So I'm not sure if you're going to be writing a second book. I would really love it to see what happens to her later on. And as an author, I appreciate the artistry and the professionalism in this very work. And I do want to say that everyone in this book is very sus. Her friends, her father at times, her neighbors are very, very, very sus. And so I'm going to go into spoilers. So if you don't want anything spoiled, I'm just going to count down from 3. And I'm going to start going into spoilers. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, I hope that you've left. And so Mr. Collins, whenever he was caught and putting the note in her bag, I was like, okay, this is it. I was like, this is him. I was like, I was like, why is he sweating? Why is he scared? Like, listen, it's him. And then as I began to think about it and think about movies, thinking about books that I've read before and books that I've read, and it's like, this is kind of too easy for it to be the killer right away, right now, right? And so what I will say is that the killer's there the whole time. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to even say the name, even though I said there would be spoilers. I'd rather you kind of wait and read that yourself, but just know the killer's there the whole time, and you're just not going to expect it. And so, with saying that, listen to me. Vincent Ralph, if you make this a TV series or a movie, I want to be one of the first ones to know. I want to see Jessica in the big screen. I want to see her kind of like what you visualize her to look like. I would love to see that. I cannot wait for that. And I think it deserves to be like a Netflix like series or just some kind of series to where it is you can really go in depth into like from the book into the series, because everything is very graphic and you don't miss a thing. Everything, it's like almost like you're there in that alley. It's like you're there in parts of the book. What I'll say, especially the scene when the brick was thrown through the window. I felt that. I was looking at my window like, am I about to get a brick thrown through my window? The Magpie Man better not come here. But it was such a good book. I keep saying good book, but I'll say awesome. It was such an awesome, very just dauntless book. I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. And so with all that you've been waiting for is a rating. I will say that I'm out of 1 out of 5. I will give it a 5 out of 5. Excuse me. I'm just gonna break in right here. I know that I reviewed 14 Ways to Die by Vincent Ralph. I know I reviewed it as 5 out of 5 stars, but I wanted to go even further because this book was just so amazing. I loved it. It really inspired me for my next books and things like that. And I just really love thrillers now because of him and other authors I'm going to share in the future with you. And so as this first video debuts, I'm going to give Vincent Ralph the first James Irving Books sticker. So this means right here, if you're wondering what this means, it means that it surpasses a 5 out of 5 stars. So it is beyond 5 out of 5 stars for me. If you have any books that you think that deserve to be on, deserve to have my sticker, then comment down below the book. If it's your book, if you're author, if you're an indie author, traditionally published author, comment down below your book and I will give it a read. Or if you want to send it to me, we can get that together. I could give you like my deets all down below. You can DM me, message me here on YouTube. Just leave a comment down below. But thank you so much for watching James Irving Books' first episode. I have so much more coming for 2022. Also, make sure you guys support Vincent Ralph. I will of course leave his links down below to where you can get his books, to his Instagram and all that, because he deserves it. This is his debut novel, and for it to be a debut novel, it is exquisite. So like and subscribe, and so thank you so much and have a blessed day.
J.M. Irving Books. Write, grow, inspire.